found the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see, yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish in one, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Memory lane isn't that too far away from our hearts, yeah, yeah.
So we are finally out, and check this out.
Take a moment to unwind, fix yourself and realign yourself with the world, baby. Breathe slow, baby, yeah. We should breathe slow, we should breathe slow, we should breathe slow. We should breathe slow, we should breathe slow, we should breathe slow.
Hey guys! So I hope you're enjoying so far your day. I'm in a little adventure with my teammates. We are doing a day trip to Tegernsee, and the area is just wonderful. Maybe I should not walk and talk because it's very slippery. It's so pretty. Yeah, so anyway, we had no idea where we were coming. It was a surprise from the management board, but we're actually enjoying it. As you could see in the morning, it was so crazy. It was a snowstorm, but after we had something to eat up on the mountain, it actually started to be sunny again, and we could actually enjoy a super cool hike. We actually had to change a little bit of plans, because of the storm, because of the snow, and because it's super icy around. But I think this is like one of life lessons. You always have to adapt. You cannot ever be fully prepared for what you're going to face. You just have to be adaptable and enjoy basically every moment. And we are doing so right now because nature has gifted us with some sun. And by the way, sometimes I swear I cannot believe, like I really have to constantly pinch myself that I live here. Like, it's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I was never a mountain girl. I was born and I lived in a city that was as flat as you want to compare it with. And now I'm so in love with the mountains. It's really this special energy. Hello friends, and welcome back to my vlog. I hope you had an amazing week, and I hope you got to enjoy so far the weekend. As today, when I'm filming the video for us, it's Sunday. It's a super sunny weekend in Munich, and we just enjoyed the last couple of days in the mountains, which is one of the things that most of the Munich people actually do. When it's sunny, they just go straight to the mountains. They just want to find a lake, some forest, and they just walk around and they relax. So this is actually a very pleasant way to spend your weekend. As you could see, my weekend was actually full of activities. Friday was a day of team building with my colleagues, and we enjoyed it. We actually had a snowstorm. It was crazy, but it was so fun at the same time. Then the next day I spent it with my in-laws. We just went to visit. It was a super sunny day, so of course, as Munich people, we had to be out of the city. And then we actually came back super late for ice skating, something that I haven't done in years. and I loved it so much. Like, I forgot how much fun it was. It was 2 hours, but they flew like you could not tell, really. The music was super, super entertaining. It was kind of a mix of the 90s music, so it was a really sweet down the memory lane kind of activity. Today is more of a day of relaxing and planning. We are actually going to plan the year ahead, with holidays, with things we have to do because we have each our personal projects and upgrades that we want to do. And speaking of upgrades, yeah, probably one of them will be the apartment. I think this is a good subject that we can talk about actually a little bit in this video, about the fear of success and going through the upleveling in our lives. What actually happens when we go through this? I had a couple of uplevelings during the last year especially, and if you were to ask someone what they think about this, they would say that upleveling sounds exciting because of course you go from one level to the other. However, from my own experience, it's not always something enjoyable because usually you have to let go of something that has been your life, that has defined your life. Let's say a friendship, let's say a relationship, let's say an apartment, let's say anything that you loved. Usually the process involves you losing this or letting go of this, leaving it behind in order to be able to embrace the new. A lot of fears come up, like the fear of success, the fear of being seen, the fear of making mistakes, the guilt. Guilt is also a very big emotion that comes up because you're going from your next level and you're leaving behind some people, and what are they going to say? I think it's super interesting to notice what comes up because these are probably the things that you will have to work a little bit harder on. Sometimes change and upleveling, of course, happens through like two different ways. Sometimes we are pushed by the universe to do a step forward on our actual path, on what we have to do, our mission in this life. Sometimes it's something that we create on purpose, and I think this is the more enjoyable way. We are inspired by something, we want to change it, and we can prepare a little bit in advance. I think one of the most recurring things that would come as a fear is, how would I be able to handle this change? I think you asked yourself this question a couple of times in your life. One of my favorite things to do when I prepare for an up level is to visualize it in advance and to think about how it would feel to be into that moment, how it would feel like, what emotions would I come up with, what would be my thinking. So kind of like to create my future. And I want to share with you two of my favorite exercises that I use on a regular basis that help me prepare for this up-leveling. One of them, and the first one, is journaling. So this is helping me actually put my thoughts into paper. I see more clearly the fears that I have, the limits that I put, and where I have to work. So this is a very powerful exercise. If you've never done it, I do encourage you to try it. See how you feel afterwards. I bet you will feel much easier, much lighter in every aspect where you feel like you're a little bit struggling. And the second exercise that I like to do is to visualize my future self. I have been using lately the meditation of Neville Goddart, and it's actually a guided meditation. You can find it on YouTube. And it's super easy to do. It's relaxing your body and it's guiding you step by step of how to imagine an ideal image of a moment that you want to experience in the future. And I've done this recently when I manifested my job. I was imagining how I would enter the office. I was imagining how I would sign a contract. I was imagining like all the small details of how the office would look like, that it would be surrounded by glass, that I would see from above the city. And guess what? That's exactly how the office is looking. I had absolutely no idea, and this happened before I actually had the job offer, so it was mind-blowing. It was just something that came into my head like an inspiration, and I kind of taught myself to follow these small impulses that I have because they are usually the inspiration and the path that I have to go on. I keep saying that what is coming is always better than what is gone. Even when I had something very beautiful, I felt this confidence in the universe that what was coming was actually better than what was gone. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in a comment what lessons have you taken from this. Let me know if you are currently going through an up level in your life. As you know, I have started to do coaching in this direction to help you create your dream life, and you can check the link below in the description, and you can have a free 30 minutes coaching call with me, and if you feel that we are vibing, then we can definitely work together in the future on much deeper aspects of your life. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done it already. Share this video with a friend that you think might need a little bit of motivation in this moment. We are so close to 1000 subscribers. We are actually close to 800 right now, but I see you all. I'm so grateful for this community growing and for the energy that is created, and I can wait to see you in the next video. Bye bye.
If you found the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't